It's so funny when you look back, like where you grew up, you look back at your past, you're like, oh, all those experiences, like they formed like my life and everything. And you actually like are experiencing your own story, like when you're aware, right? So when I look back and I reflect, what I do is I allow all that like inspiration and memories, and I actually like draw on that because it's like so meaningful to me. But I grew up on a farm, believe it or not. Like we grew up in this like a small town like in upstate New York, and it was like a large agricultural farm, and everything was so beautiful. And I remember like specifically back then, I like have images of pastures of beautiful flowers, the daffodils, like yellow, and all the fresh fruits and the greens, and the berries that were wild, and all those things like stay with me today. So whenever like I smell something, I'm like, oh, I was there. Like I can bring myself back to that place. And when I like see the little wild berries somewhere, I'm like, oh, those were in my backyard when I grew up. And, we used to have this huge, beautiful rock, like way behind in the back of my house. And it was like a little path. You'd go in under these beautiful, beautiful trees, and you could just sit there. And as a child, I did that. And now where I live, I put this enormous boulder in this lot that we own. And I recreate these things because when you think about it, these experiences are still there, right? Your experience is the moment, and that's your perception. So when you get a chance, maybe you can just reflect. It's like go in and just be internal with yourself. And all those reflections and those self-inquiry and perceptions and reality is your consciousness, your awareness and your experience.